Today I'm going to show you how to use Pinterest to research the keywords and the hashtags to use in your pin descriptions. And these are for the pin descriptions that you're going to be putting on the pin images on your website, so that when people pin those images from your website, or when you pin them from your website, they have keyword optimized descriptions and with hashtags and everything to make sure that that post is going to perform well for Pinterest. So first we got to do some research. Now I have a post here, Mexican chicken satay recipe, and it's a tailgating party food. I've already written the post, it's already been published, but now I need to add some pin images down here at the very end of the post. And so I want to make sure that I have a good pin description for those images. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start by typing in the type of recipe that it is. So I'm going to see here in the drop-down menu the suggested keywords that Pinterest is putting with the keywords that I just started typing in. So if I just start with chicken, it's pretty broad. But if I do, so I have chicken recipes, chicken breast recipes, those are really, really broad. And as I get more specific, I'm going to get better and better specific hashtags, or specific hashtags when we search hashtags, but specific keywords right now while we're searching keywords. So easy chicken satay recipe, chicken satay skewers. So these are some ideas of keywords that I could be using. So I have this handy spreadsheet over here, and here I'm editing this blog post. I have a spreadsheet where I'm tracking everything. So I'm just going to start typing in some of the keywords that Pinterest is giving me. So it's chicken satay recipe, chicken satay skewers, and then easy chicken satay. So those are a few of the keywords that I could use. And I'm not just going to be writing one description. Over time, I'm going to rewrite this description to keep it fresh on Pinterest. So as long as this is a post that I want to be promoting, and it's a post that I'm going to be adding to Pinterest regularly, I want to refresh my images and refresh my description. So I'm going to write a few descriptions at a time, and that's why I'm going to research a lot of keywords all at once, so that I don't have to do this again for a few months. So I've got my suggested keywords here. I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And what's going to happen when you click enter is these little bubbles come up, and these are the guided search bubbles. These are additional hashtags that are not hashtags, additional keywords that we can use with this base keyword combination. And these are in order of popularity on Pinterest. So as we go further and further away from the left-hand side, we go more to the right, we're getting more and more specific, less frequently searched terms, but these are still searched terms. So mine is a Mexican chicken satay recipe. Nowhere in here is anybody looking for Mexican chicken satay. So I have some pretty good keywords already. Whoops, don't want to go with that one. I've got easy chicken satay, I have chicken satay skewers, and I could probably do chicken satay marinade because it does have a marinade with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. But now I'm going to switch gears a little bit because this is actually a party appetizer recipe. So now I'm going to search for party appetizer recipe. So let's see. Party appetizers. Easy, for a crowd, make ahead, summer. So make ahead, these you could totally make ahead. There's also for a crowd and easy. All three of those I could use. So I'm just going to click party appetizers, easy, and I'm going to go ahead and add that here. So I have party appetizers, easy, party appetizers, whoops, for a crowd, and party appetizers. I don't remember what the last one was, so let me go back. Make ahead. All right, make ahead. And I also have the guided search here as well. Fingers, let's see. So maybe that's like for finger food. So these are kind of finger food. Healthy dips. So there's a dip recipe with my chicken satay. So I'm going to actually put that in there too. Party appetizers, dips. Okay, so I've got a lot of really great keywords in here. Now I need to look for hashtags. I'm also, in my keywords, I'm going to use things like recipe and that kind of thing too. So I'll use some general keywords, but for the most part, I'm going to keep them focused. The same thing with hashtags. With hashtags, we want to have a mix of broad hashtags like hashtag recipe, hashtag party food, and specific hashtags, hashtag chicken satay, where we take those keywords and turn those into hashtags. So let's go ahead and just start looking and see if there is anything for hashtag chicken satay. Nothing comes up in the drop down, but let's see what happens when we search. So when we search, we get a bunch of results. Only a few of these have any kind of hashtags, like this breakfast and sandwiches doesn't really help us. Sometimes we can kind of poach other people's hashtags by looking at the search results, but we're not getting a lot. So chicken satay would be good for us to use as far as the keyword value, but we're not going to be able to get any other hashtag ideas by using that hashtag. So let's try chicken skewer. So chicken skewer gives me a lot more recipes. So we've got this one that their whole description is hashtags, which is strange. So we have chicken skewer. So I'm going to use hashtag chicken satay, hashtag chicken skewer, and I'm just going to write them all in a row just with a space between each hashtag. And then I'm going to do chicken and chicken recipe and party food and finger food, and I already have chicken, grilled, grilling, barbecue, BBQ. Now, you can use up to 20 hashtags on each post. We're not going to use all of these on one post. I'm going to mix and match these on multiple different posts. Now, let's keep looking. So we had chicken skewer. Let's try appetizer. So hashtag appetizer, we're just getting appetizers. We're not getting things that are hashtagged. And I can tell really easily because the hashtags will show up with in blue. So appetizer's a little bit too broad. So let's get a little more specific. Again, we're getting, chicken appetizer. We've got none of this stuff has hashtags. And I'm looking for hashtags to poach, but I'm also looking for, is anyone else using this? Because when someone else is using the hashtag, people can click on those blue hashtags and then that will lead them to your content. So it will lead them to all of the results for that hashtag. So if nobody's using hashtag chicken appetizer, that might not be a good one for us to use. Let's see. Spicy chicken. Let's see if that works. So again, nobody's using that, but it is pulling up spicy chicken stuff. So I probably do want to use that because it is spicy chicken. And then let me also do, I want to do Mexican food. So I'm going to add spicy chicken over here really quick. And then go back over here and I've got Mexican food. Come on, give me the results. What is this one? They're just putting all, oh God. They're just putting all kind of crazy hashtags and stuff. All right, so I have Mexican food. I'm not getting a lot that have hashtags, which is kind of a bummer. And I got to tell you guys, Pinterest is still changing things. We're almost a year later since they introduced hashtags, and they're still changing stuff. So we are getting Mexican food when we do hashtag Mexican food, but we're not getting things that are hashtagged. So it might be that it's a little bit more of a broad hashtag, and that's okay. Mexican food, and I think I'm going to do Cinco de Mayo just because that's a good party time. So I've got a whole list of hashtags and a whole list of keywords here. Now I can craft my pin description based on these keywords and the hashtags. So if you want to know how to write a pin description, I have a guide to help you do that over at Smart Creative Social, and I'm going to take you over there right now. So edit this part out. If you want to know how to make that pin description, I have a guide right here. It's a free guide, and we've used these strategies to get us traffic in as little as 2 days on Pinterest. And it's really simple, but it helps to have somebody lay it out for you. So in this guide, there are a few different worksheets, kind of like Mad Lib style, that you can fill out to generate your pin description. And you'll also get a series of emails that walks you through how to add that pin description to the pin images on your site using code. No expensive plugins, no fancy stuff that's going to break. We're going to be using Pinterest's own markup to add that description in the correct place on your image. So if you want that, click here. The link is down in the video description. You can sign up to get this delivered to your inbox as a bonus for signing up for my newsletter. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you can get notified every time we do a new video. And if you think this would benefit one of your friends, I would love it if you hit that share button and shared it with them. Share it to Twitter, share it to Facebook, send it to them in a message, however you want to share it with them. I would love it if you spread the word. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.